Hey everybody, this is Crystal on the Not Just Fitness channel. Thanks for tuning in today. I just wanted to talk to you about something really quickly. This is probably my second video on YouTube on this channel. Um, and a lot has changed since the last video that I made. So I think I lost my job. I'm not sure, but you know, we'll see within the next few days if that is actually true. What happened was I work as a stretch therapist, stretch and massage therapist at this place in town. And last week I was sick and I called off. I hadn't called off before. Every shift that I had, I was there, but I called off because I was sick and my son had a fever for a few days. So I called off. But today I went to check. That was last week. Today I went to check my schedule and I can't even log in as a practitioner. I can't even log in as an employee. I was able to log in as a customer, but not an employee. So I haven't had a phone call about it. That's neither here nor there. What I wanted to share was how interesting it came. Like the timing of it is very interesting. I had talked to my dad a couple of days before, and we were talking about business and talking about just kind of stepping out in faith in so many words. And he asked me, did I want a book about sales? I said, yeah. Excuse me, it's like 11 o'clock at night right now. Probably not the best time to record a video, I'm sure, but we're here right now. So he gave me a couple books on sales, and he gave me Go for No. It's a small book by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz. And again, the timing couldn't be more perfect. That I read the book. It only takes about a day to read it, maybe a few hours to read it. And then this happened with the job situation. And I oddly feel pretty calm about it because I understand it's it's not a no for life, it's a no for right now. And that's one of the things that I took from the book. Um, the subtitle is Yes is the destination, No is how you get there. And basically this book talks about how you we have to change the way we measure success, especially when it comes to sales. I'm not a salesperson. I do understand that in the health and wellness space, if I'm trying to sell like courses and packages and things like that, then I have to have some information about sales, but I'm not a salesperson. Really, the product in my mind, I could be wrong, but in my mind, really the product sells itself. You are getting a exercise program, and in result you lose weight or you gain muscle, whatever your goal was, you get your goal. So I didn't really have any like sales experience outside of that. Now mind you, when I was working at the YMCA like some years ago, I was like the top sales person in the region, I think twice, which is something that I don't really think about now. I'm like, dang, I could be out here killing it, but I'm not. But why is that? So anyway, part of the reason was I wasn't comfortable getting a no. So basically, again, what the premise of the book is, we set our success on how many yeses we get or how many times we close a deal, but we neglect realizing that in order to get to a yes, you got to go through so many no's. Like if you have 100 people that you're prospecting or calling or trying to get to buy your product, then really maybe only 5% of those people are going to buy. So out of 100 people, maybe just 5 people are going to buy. Sorry, it's a bug. 5 people are going to buy. And you have to be okay with that. And so the book talks about how a lot of people give up when they get so many no's, but we have to understand that the more no's that you get, the closer you're getting to a yes. Like, and so the book, just without telling it, it was an interesting concept about like celebrating the no's. And what I got from that was that it's just encouraging you to try. Really, the only thing that we can fail at is when we don't try. Like, I'm a sports person, so you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you never try, that in and of itself equates to failure. But if you're trying, you're not failing. You just falling forward, as some people like to say, or you're learning as you go. You're learning what didn't work, or you're learning who not to target, or you just got to know, and they're not trying to get the product right now. And so we have to understand, at least for me, let me speak for myself. I had to understand that a no or a hindrance or any obstacle is not keeping me away from the dream. Like, I'm not crazy for going after it. I just have to keep pushing if I really want it. And my ultimate goal is to work with professional athletes, but I'm just throwing that out there right now. So, needless to say, I'm stepping out on faith and doing this. I'm going to be making videos about exercise. I will be doing workouts. I will be talking about just some things that I wrote in the ebook about the four pillars, excuse me, of health and wellness. It is eating well, thinking well, sleeping well, and moving well. And you can purchase that in the link in the comment area. But we have to understand that any hindrance is not trying to, well, it is trying to keep you away from, what you're going after. But it's, it depends on, depending on what it is, it's just a short delay. And it's not meant to stop us completely in our tracks. And a lot of times we get stopped dead in our tracks and we don't continue and we call ourselves failures. And God never called us a failure, He called us to be more than conquerors. And so, just reading this book and understanding like biblical concepts and principles, I think it's just going to take me to a different level in my business. Yes, it's unfortunate that the situation at the job happened like that, but I can easily take it as a blessing in disguise because sometimes I like to like have things as a safety net because I'm a mom. Like, I'm a single mom at that, or a mom who is single. I am not a single mom. My son's father is present in his life, but in this house is only one income. And, it is by the grace of God. I'm not saying that God has not provided, because God has definitely, most definitely provided for us in the business that I've worked in. But I just want to switch things up now because my son is getting older and I want to spend more time with him. He's homeschooled, so again, going out to different clients is cool, but it takes away some time. And so I want to be able to have more fluidity with my time. I want to be able to um, world school him, like take him around to different places in this country first and then out of the country. Like, I have some things that I want to do. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with working with somebody. Don't get me wrong, it's really not. But given our circumstances, I want more flexibility and I want to show him that whatever you put your mind to, you can do. So I may have lost my job, but I've gained the confidence to make a YouTube video. So, um, that's a win, right? To put myself out there in a world where billions of people are present and, well, more than billions, but millions of people watch YouTube every day. And just to put my story out there is a bit unnerving, actually, because Everybody has something to say, but again, I'm not worried about everybody. I'm just concerned about the people who I'm supposed to talk to. I'm concerned about the people that I'm supposed to inspire. I'm concerned about the people I'm supposed to encourage. Um, because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm nobody special. I'm just a person just like you are. But I trust in God and I know what He said concerning me personally. I know what He said in His Word. So I take His Word personally. So I just want to kind of document what we're going through over here. And if you feel the need to, purchase the ebook, I would love, let me rewind that. If you need some help and some guidance in your health and wellness goals, purchase the ebook. Again, the link is in the comment section. Um, I have other things that I have going on as well. I got some more digital products that I'm going to start rolling out. I have some ideas for a shirt. Like well, I guess a little bit about myself. I'm really big on family. Um, I, since I was 16, took care of my grandparents. And when my grandparents died, especially when my grandfather died 2 years ago, I didn't know what to do with myself. Honestly, I'm not trying to turn this into a therapy session. I'm just, being transparent. So I didn't know what to do with myself because my identity was tied into serving and helping other people. And so now, when I had the business of actually servicing people with stretching and massage therapy and in person personal training, it was still taking time and I still really didn't have an identity about myself. But I had to get rooted in the Word of God. I had to get rooted in what God said about me. And in doing that, God has tremendously turned my world upside down. My way of thinking has changed, especially over the last few months, because God is faithful. Like, y'all, God is crazy faithful. And when we truly get a hold of who we are and how we're made and what we were designed for, what we were created for, excuse me, then, we're able to handle things differently in our lives. Like, I'm able to, you know, exercise and take care of my body in a way that God would approve of. Because there's a way you can do it and He don't approve of it. But, I hope to share more thoughts about that as I continue to make these videos. Again, I've just put myself out there. I am sharing what is on my heart to share. So if it resonates, please give me a like and follow. If it super resonates, share with other people. And let's grow together. Let's help each other. I always love encouragement and feedback. So if you have any of that or suggestions or whatever, just share. I'm open to it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you watching. I look forward to sharing what I know. And I hope that in sharing that, you are able to reach your health and wellness goals and walk into the life that you so desire. So, this is Crystal signing off. Have a good one.